Joe Flacco and the Colts stopped the Steelers' undefeated streak. Dallas wins but looks sloppy in the process. The Commanders are a lock for Rookie of the Year. And King Henry makes his triumphant return. Episode 4, Week 5 of the Two Dudes Podcast NFL series starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people, and welcome to episode 4, week 5 of the Two Dudes Podcast NFL series. We are your hosts. I'm Freak.
And I'm Babs. Week 4 is in the books, so let's talk about it.
All right, Babs. Not a good week, I would say, for either one of us, even though my team did win. We'll start with the Thursday night game. Dallas wins 20-15 over the New York Giants. But I got to be honest with you, man, that game was sloppy from both sides of the ball. Dallas, once again, has no running game. Granted that we stopped the run this week, but we're going against the Giants. They really don't have a run game. Malik Neighbors torched our defense, like I expected that to happen. And we escape with a win in a game that we probably should have lost to New York.
Yeah, I don't know how Dallas won that one.
They had more yards, more first downs, more time of possessions. The only thing that killed them was that one turnover that they had.
Malik Neighbors is going crazy right now.
And to be honest, that turnover didn't even have anything didn't have any effect on the game because it was literally a game-ending pick.
Yeah,
and then Dallas took a knee. And then we lose our two best defensive linemen. Marcus Lawrence has been placed on IR, so he's done for 4 weeks at least. Micah Parsons has a high ankle sprain, so he's going to miss at least 2 weeks. Probably 3. And Brandon Cooks is going to miss this week due to an infection from a procedure that he had in New York. Why, I don't understand. You let him stay there and see an outsourced doctor instead of letting the team doctors do what they needed to do. That I don't understand.
The only thing I could think is his personal doctor's up there, maybe. But still, I don't know.
I understand that, but during the football season, see the team doctor. I understand if it's the off season, or if it's y'all's bye week, or your off day. Let's see the team doctor. Like, come on. See the team doctor. Mitigate any type of risks you can to keep yourself healthy on a week-to-week basis. And going to see... It could have happened either way, but I just don't like the fact that the team was just so willingly like, no, it's all right. You don't have to fly back with us. Stay here, see your doctor. We'll see you in 2 days or whatever. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. We've already got it. We've already got enough going on with how much Jerry Jones talks to the media, how many times he has a radio interview. Like,
Real
oh
issue
no,
is that y'all have zero run game.
yeah, zero.
When do they pull Dalvin Cook?
I have no idea.
Like what they have is not working.
Yeah, I mean it's been
Like,
four. It's been 4 games. I've been telling you since we signed Dalvin Cook. The only reason why I think he's not on the active roster right now is because they want to see what the 3 guys that they have can produce.
And it's obviously nothing.
And the 3 running backs that we have are not even averaging 80 yards a game.
And that's combined.
3 running backs can't average 80 yards. That's fucking pathetic.
Yeah. They got to do something.
At this point, Dallas is going to be lucky to make the wild card. I know it's early and it's only been 1 month into the season, but these issues are stemming back to last year. These are all the same issues we had last year.
If they can't get a running game going, it's like the entire season rests on CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and Jake Ferguson.
And we barely had a running game last year. Like we at least had a guaranteed number 1 back in Pollard.
And it's so easy to stop a one-dimensional team. If all you do is throw, it's easy to stop. You got to worry about them running.
Right, and the team that we're fixing to go against this week, being one-dimensional is not the fucking answer. And the fact that my starting pass rushers, both of them are going to be out.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
I'm probably not going to be watching this.
Oh, yes, you will. You're going to hang out with me.
No, fuck, I'm not.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
If what I'm expecting to happen is going to happen, yeah, I'll be done watching by the end of the first quarter. I can tell you that. If we go down 14 points early, I'm not watching the rest of it. Because it's going to be the same shit that I've already seen twice this year. I'm not going to watch it again. I've seen it twice. Enough. I will not watch them get their asses kicked again. I will go watch another game.
You watch my game?
No, I'm not. Because they are playing each other. Nice try. If y'all haven't caught on now, a rivalry week between me and him.
Yeah, my team wins another week this week coming up.
Now, if we somehow beat y'all, oh my god.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
I will not let you live it down. I will not let you forget it. How bad we look. With how bad we look.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
Yeah. All right. Enough about Dallas's debacle of a win. Let's talk about Joe Flaco and the Colts slowing down your Steelers.
Bro, what the fuck? Our defense took the week off.
I was watching this game from start to finish, and I'm like, oh, Babs is pissed. Ooh, Babs is really pissed. Oh, he punched his monitor.
Like, it's so crazy. Like, can we have, like, our offense played amazing. Justin Fields threw for 312. He rushed for 55. Once again, our running game wasn't there.
I mean, granted, your offense didn't come alive until the second half. So,
a lot of our issue is all of our veteran linemen are out for the season. James Daniels out.
And that at least,
like, so our line is I believe it's a rookie center, a rookie guard, a second year tackle, second year guard, and a second year tackle. Like, we have no experience on this line. So when that's screwing our run game. We had 120 pause, but we had 122 yards rushing, but 55 of those yards came from Fields.
Yeah, he did a lot of scrambling that game.
We almost came
he led
back.
y'all rushing.
I'm gonna clear the air right now. First of all, the game should have been in the time, went to overtime. The call on Minka Fitzpatrick was bullshit.
I didn't even see what call they made.
They hit him for I can't they called him for I think unsportsmanlike conduct or something for a bad hit, and if you look at it, it was a clean hit. He wasn't targeting nothing. He was pulling back. This man was running full speed. The dude didn't catch the ball, and he tried to pull back, but still hit him. That gave him the field goal to put him ahead. It was a bullshit call, but enough of that said. But I mean, that second half, Fields was doing his thing. Our offense was good except for the run game. We had no run game. The issue is we have Najee Harris. Cordell Patterson left the game. Jaylen Warren's out. Who knows how long? I think it's a knee or a hamstring or a groin or something like that.
Yeah, I've got Najee in a couple practice squad players.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I mean, Dallas might be terrible against the run, but at least we don't have a shit ton of backups.
We still have Fields. He can put up 100 on you running too. So, that's going to be an issue for us. The second thing was our defense didn't show up. You can really see that Highsmith being out is an impact because everybody's focusing on JJ now, and there's not much you could do. Defense got to come alive. Our defense couldn't stop the run for nothing. I mean, we still held them to like 130 yards, but still, that's for us. That's a lot. Joe Flaco torched us,
and he only played.
Dude, 62 years old and scorched us.
What did he play? What, just the second half? Is that it?
No, he played most of the game. Anthony Richards got hurt early. I think Anthony Richards only played like 2 or 3 drives. But yeah, our defense. If our defense showed up, our offense was scoring points.
Oh yeah, Richardson went out in the first quarter,
and a lot you can definitely see the inexperience with the offensive line. Late in the game, I think it was second or something. Yeah, 2nd and 10, and Justin tried to hold up the snap, but the center snapped it. Justin wasn't ready. It's just inexperience. Can't be mad at the guys. They're rookies. You know? Not much you like. I think if our line, once our line catches on, like in the second half, our line played a lot better than the first half.
Oh,
but
definitely.
You can still see the inconsistencies, and they're still young, and you could tell. But at the end of the day, they're pro football players. They got to lock it in.
The question is Dallas going to be able to take advantage of the lack of experience you have on the offensive line?
Not without your 2 best pass rushers.
I mean, we still have other people that can get into the backfield. They just haven't really seen the field that much because of, for instance, Parsons. Like our first round pick, Nealand, he's going to start this week. So
but
he's a pass rusher. He got his first sack against.
I see us using a lot more of the tight end chips for us. I see Connor Hayward I feel like we're gonna see more of the fullback sets with the issues we're having with the line. Get that extra block.
Even with our star pass rushers out, you're still gonna chip Dallas's backups?
No, I'm talking about for the running.
Oh, for your running game?
For a running game, I see us using more Connor Haywood in the backfield as an extra blocker for Najee, or Washington coming at tight end, get an extra block. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to see a little more of that to help with that run block.
I can see probably mixing in some
pass block. We're not horrible. We're not horrible with the pass blocking.
not a reverse. I guess you can kind of say a reverse, but more
We're going
like
to use a
a
lot of the RPOs.
yeah.
I think that's what we're going to have to go with, especially with Fields being able to run. I think
I
if we
think
can
this
get those going, it's going to help the play action. Um,
you probably see a lot more motion.
yeah.
Your wide receivers
Um,
go in motion
hmm
more.
But I mean, look, the offensive line's young. They played better in the second half. Um, a full week together this week because James Daniels went out in the first quarter hurt, which threw the entire line off. So I think a week of them actually practicing together, I think they're going to be a lot better this game.
Mhm.
But our offensive line still scares me.
Yeah. I mean, y'all still have. I mean, y'all still have like the best defense right now. Y'all have given up the
Hmm.
least amount of points.
Don't get me wrong, our offensive line, these guys are good, but they're just so inexperienced.
They just need experience. Like they're not
Yeah.
used to the NFL speed
Yeah, yeah,
that
exactly.
NFL defenses have.
Um,
That's the only reason why I kind of raise a couple question marks for the game coming this week. Granted that Parsons and Lawrence are out, and my defensive ends are going to be backups or a rookie. Um, I mean, it kind of makes it even playing field, on paper at least.
the good thing
Uh,
is Fields isn't taking a lot of sacks because he is able to scramble.
mhm.
And he's good at it. He's good at scrambling and getting rid of the ball. But he
Well,
used to not be like when he's in Chicago. He was not good at that. But this year, he's getting a lot better with getting out of the pocket and either getting the ball downfield or throwing it away. I think he like took 2 or 3 sacks last week, but I think 2 of them were because of QB center exchange issues. Like one is when he snapped it after Justin tried to hold it, stop it, and then I believe another one was the center stepped on his foot or something.
yeah, there was one snap that where he snapped it and it bounced off a field face mask.
Yeah, that's what the Fields was because they changed coverage and Fields was trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stop the snap, but it was a silent snap. So with them being inexperienced, it's kind of hard.
Yeah,
You know. So I think for that, I mean, pass protection they seem to be doing all right. I think they're better with pass protection than run blocking. But we'll see. I think they'll be better this week.
not too excited to be honest with you.
We just got to put pressure on Dak.
Yeah,
That's all we got to do. That's literally if we're gonna win, the only way we win is we got to slow Dak down. Because if not, he can scorch any defense passing.
oh definitely.
We gotta put pressure on him where he's got to get rid of the ball quick and make sure Joey Porter can get CD Lamb locked down right away. Like you can't give him time to get open.
can't contain Dak or CD. It's open. Fire
Yeah,
off.
like we can't give Dak enough time to let CD get open. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I know Joey Porter can lock him down off rip, but if the plays Dak, I mean CD's not no scrub, so give him a little time. He's gonna get open at some point.
I wouldn't be surprised if you
I don't care how good of a cornerback he is. Yeah.
with Cooks being
Well,
out, he's probably gonna be. 'Cause,
and with Cooks being out, I think I think Joey Porter is gonna follow CD around.
oh yeah, he'll have to.
I don't he's I just because with if Cooks was in there, I could see a little bit different, but I think
Because that one
Joey Porter's
moment,
gonna follow him around.
the one moment Porter doesn't follow CD,
Gonna get a big play, yeah.
and
So,
CD can take it to the house no matter where he is on the field. So
yeah, he's explosive, and
y'all are
he can
gonna
make people miss.
if he gets a couple yards of separation,
So I see a lot of on CD, especially not having Brandon Cooks. I see a lot of they're playing Joey Porter underneath and playing Minka over top of him.
I think this is gonna be a test to see how good Dak is at. Y'all are probably gonna
This
disguise
is,
y'all's
this is a
coverages.
test, and it's a test for our defense to see how good we are against the pass. You know,
Yeah, I mean, y'all held Flacco under 200 yards.
yeah, but Flacco's also 65 years old. I mean, but we'll see. I mean,
Dak is 30 years younger, so
yes,
and
and, and
he's
that
more mobile.
he and Dak's a good. I like Dak. I think he's a great quarterback.
Hmm.
So we'll see how it goes.
A lot of people were saying if Dallas didn't re-sign him, they would like to see Dak and Bird.
Pittsburgh said that. The fuck?
All right, next game.
Oh yeah, we got more games to talk about.
The Washington Commanders
These
are
motherfuckers.
are 3-1. They dismantled the Arizona Cardinals on the road, 42-14. Fields was 26 of 30, 233 yards, one touchdown. I think he ran for another TD as well.
Who? Jayden Daniels. Yeah. Look, Jayden
He
Daniels and
ran for
Brian
t- he
Robinson
ran for
Jr.
two. Oh no, that's the
Jay,
passing touchdown.
yeah, he ran for one, and then
For another.
yeah, Jayden Daniels and Brian Robinson are having fucking a year. Brian Robinson is killing it coming out the backfield. And Jayden Daniels is doing what he has to do every week. I mean, he threw a pick, but he's still not playing sloppy at all. He's playing good. And that's dangerous for a lot of teams because he's making that team good.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest surprises of
Yeah.
the start of the season so far.
I mean, Washington did hold Arizona under 300 yards. Washington had 450 yards. But like so they did hold their defense down. I mean, not crazy amounts. 300 yards is still a good amount, but their defense is holding them up to do enough, and their offense is putting up points.
A lot of points.
Yeah, a lot of points. I mean, they had 4 rushing touchdowns. Like it's
This team is
they don't look nothing like last year.
completely different. Oh yeah, nothing.
Yeah, so they could sneak in there.
Yeah, Daniels is definitely leading the way, and
Oh yeah,
out of
absolutely.
all the rookie quarterbacks, he's playing the best.
And who would have thought going to Washington?
The last place I wanted. Oh
But it's
man,
like
it's gonna be a long year.
every year Washington gets a quarterback, they're like, "Oh, this is it," and that quarterback fails. Jane Daniels going there, he's killing it. And we both did say before the draft we thought he should have been the number one quarterback.
Oh yeah, he's better. He's better than
I
Caleb
thought he
Williams.
was the best quarterback
Yeah,
in the draft.
he
So
was.
I kind of expected him to play really good. I wasn't sure with being in Washington.
I didn't think it would be this early though.
No, I thought it would be a little bit, but they started off crazy.
Well, let's see if they can hold on to it. They've only had one division game, and it was against the Giants, so
Hmm.
they'll get into a tougher part of their schedule coming up.
Yeah.
So
And the next 2 weeks, Browns have a decent defense. Yeah, they
yeah, but New
lost
York,
against the Jets,
but New York beat the Browns. So
but they didn't have a lot of points.
I'm expecting
It's
Washington to do what Dallas did to.
Cleveland's
I expect them to beat the
Cleveland's
crap out of them.
Cleveland lost to Las Vegas, right?
Hmm?
And it's like team. I mean, they are putting up. All right, well, yeah, never mind. I'm just kidding. Defense ain't doing too hot. I thought they were holding everybody to low scores, but no.
I mean, they gave up 33 to Dallas.
Yeah, I see that now.
They
I
gave
went
up
back and looked
they
at
gave
that.
up 20 something to New York.
But
20
also
something.
Miles Garrett is hurt.
Yeah,
So
but I mean,
he's playing at 50%.
Miles Garrett did play against Dallas and New York. So
Mm-hmm. But so we'll see. But I think their
we'll
real
see.
test will be when they play Baltimore.
Yeah,
That's in 2 weeks.
I think getting later in the year is what's it's all
Bro,
fine and dandy to be winning now, but the most important is can you
and
win later in the season?
if they get better, that's gonna be scary.
Oh, go. It's gonna be crazy. All right,
Yeah.
last game. King Henry makes his triumphant return as the Baltimore Ravens beat the brakes off of the Buffalo Bills. I believe this is the game that was the deciding factor for us.
Was it?
I think you got mad because
Yeah,
Baltimore.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, fucking Derrick Henry, bro.
199 yards, bro.
And I've been like, cause earlier in the season he wasn't really doing much. I was like, what's going on? They're not really using him. They fucking used the shit out of him this week,
Bro, that 87-yard touchdown run.
bro. That big motherfucker was moving.
Gone. There's
Buffalo just looks like shit. I don't know how they're 3-1.
Derrick Henry is going to go down as the best back in NFL.
Yeah,
Like,
easily.
he's been in the league for almost 10 plus years, and it's just, he never slows down.
But yeah,
Even
that
after,
just,
like, big injuries, I think he would get
bro.
a step slower. He gets faster.
I don't even think I finished watching any of the Monday night games because they were both blowouts.
Well, no. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess Detroit and Seattle's was close to a certain point. Kind of
Oh
got.
no, I did watch. Never mind, never mind. I did. That was that was the Sunday night game. I didn't watch that game. Never mind. That was the Sunday night game. I just didn't watch. I stopped watching it.
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore and Buffalo was
Yeah,
Sunday
that was
night.
the
Yeah.
Sunday night. That my bad. Yeah, because I just I'm thinking Buffalo and Baltimore and then Miami, Tennessee were Monday night. I forgot it
Mm-mm.
was Seattle and Detroit that I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was just there was Bills are not looking good at all.
No, I mean,
I don't, and that's what I'm saying. I
that's the
don't.
only game that they played bad. I mean, they were 3-0 going into it, but they didn't look terrible going into it. But that game, it looked nothing like the first three.
I mean, but they also played the Cardinals, and they barely won that game. They played Miami. Isn't that the game Tua got hurt?
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't play. He didn't play the entire. He got hurt in the first quarter. They won that game. They beat the Jags. Jags look like dog shit.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
who have they beaten though?
they haven't beaten anyone, but they beaten the shit out of the teams that they should have beaten the shit out of. So
Exactly.
I mean, they weren't. It's not
Everybody's
like
beating the shit out the Jags.
it's not like they were expected to come into here and to put up only 10 points. People thought this was going to be an actual football game, and it wasn't. It was a blowout.
Nah, yeah, it was not a good game.
I mean, I guess it's. I mean, hey, it's only their first loss of the season. I mean, they're still in. I mean, it definitely left some question marks. That's for sure. Because they're gonna end up. They're gonna play Cincinnati later. They're gonna play Kansas City later. They'll see Miami again. That's if Tuba's even gonna come back.
And this week's gonna be funny with the Bills playing Texans.
They play Houston this week, so
Yeah, and they're at Houston. I feel like Stephon Diggs is gonna have a big game.
oh, I forgot. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, might have up might have to watch that one.
yeah. That one is gonna be interesting.
So it's a a 1 o'clock game or a noon game. So shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That's okay.
that is that for week 4 games. Tell the people how our picks went last
Last
week.
week, last
Yeah.
week you went 11-5. I went 10-6. So it puts us
Woo!
both. It puts us both at 24-24 for the season.
We're 500, bro.
I'm
Uh,
struggling this season. Last season, bro, I was killing it the first couple weeks.
oh, man. Struggle bus.
It's all right. I'm about to lock in. I was
Lock
taking
in.
some risky picks though.
Yeah, some risque picks, huh?
Like I took New England to beat fucking San Francisco.
That's what you picked, New England.
Yeah, I picked New Orleans to beat Atlanta. Those are the two games you got me on.
And Baltimore.
We both picked
I
oh
thought
yeah,
you
that's
picked.
what I meant Buffalo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I took like I mine hit with New Orleans and then I lost to New England in the Buffalo game. I was taking some risk, bro. I might not take them anymore. I might have to lock it in.
All right, gonna have to lock it in uh, tonight's game is Tampa versus Atlanta.
That's easy.
I'm going
Tampa's
Bucks.
looking yeah, fuck yeah. Bucks are looking
They beat the
stupid, dude.
brakes out of Philly last week.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. The first London game, Sunday, 8 a.m. New York versus Minnesota. Jets. Give
I'm gonna take
me
a
the
risk here.
Vikings.
Nah, I went Minnesota too.
All right. Neither one of these teams you like. They are division rivals. Baltimore versus Cincinnati.
I got
Starts our
Ravens.
this starts our noon games. The noon
Uh,
game.
I don't think Cincinnati's got it yet.
Don't think Cincy's got it.
Nah, they looked all right last week, but they played the Panthers.
Yeah, I got Baltimore. All right. Next game. Indy travels to Jacksonville. Indy.
I got Joe Flacco, baby.
Jacksonville is a 3 point
I don't know how.
either.
Jacksonville's lost every fucking game this season. They are 0-4.
Right. That's because of the home game. All right. Next game. Miami versus New England. I got the Patriots.
You bastard. I went New England too. Without Tua, they got nothing.
Right.
They
Oh,
gotta figure that out.
so Tua's been placed on IR.
Yes.
All right. Well,
I think they placed him on our IR at the beginning before this last week's game.
did they? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next game: Cleveland versus Washington. Commanders are a 3.5 point favorite. I've got
I went,
Washington.
me too. They're just looking too good to go against them right now.
Right. All right. Next game: Buffalo versus Houston. Buffalo is a 1 point favorite, but I got the Tech.
I got to you bitch. God damn it. Guess we're gonna try this week. No, we won't. Because I know you
All
ain't going Pittsburgh.
righty. Next game: Carolina versus Chicago.
I think
The
Carolina.
Bears. Yeah, Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Bears. All right, this starts the 3 o'clock games. Vegas versus Denver. Denver is a 1.5 point. I got the Raiders.
With all the issues going on right now with Devontae Adams wanting to be traded and everything, I think Denver gets it. I don't think the Raiders are in the right headspace anymore. I think there's too much drama going on in their locker room. And Denver's starting to get better. Bo Nix is starting to look good.
We'll see. Next game is Arizona versus San Francisco.
I want San Fran.
Yeah, I want to say 1.5 point favorites. Starting to get a little healthy. All right. Green Bay versus the Rams.
I think Jordan Love's going to be back this week.
Played last week.
Did he play last week? Am I tripping? I'm a week behind, ain't I?
He had 4 touchdowns and 3 picks.
All right, Green Bay.
Okay. He's listed as questionable, but he's most likely.
So they're keeping him limited in practice and everything.
Yeah.
It is.
Next game, New York versus the Giants. Or no, that is the Giants.
That's Seattle.
Yeah. Giants versus
playing
Seattle. Yeah. I mean, they might as well. That's the only way they're gonna win. Or they'll play Cleveland again. Seattle is a 5.5 point favorite. I got the Hawks.
Yeah. Same.
And what we've all been waiting for, a Sunday night thriller.
All right, and I
Rivalry renewed.
I went ahead and put you down.
Dallas versus Steelers.
I put you down
are a 2 favorite.
I put you down for picking Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna. Sorry.
Not to Dallas.
The last time we played in Pittsburgh, we beat all.
I just want everybody to know that Freak was supposed to do this this week with the Steelers game on. He was supposed to do the Steelers stuff, but he banned it. He banned wearing the Steelers shit this week, which is the week I was picking.
Don't lie to people.
That's exactly what happened.
Don't lie to people.
He was like, I'm not wearing it during the game because I know that's what you're picking, and it was what I was picking.
No, don't you lie to the people.
And he was like, I'm not. No, we can't pick that one. I was like, oh, this is some bullshit. So I just want everybody to know he bailed on me on that one.
Don't you lie to the people.
Don't worry, when Dak comes to Pittsburgh,
he's gonna torture defense.
Never mind. He just re-signed with Dallas. So
yeah, he's with Dallas.
I'm gonna buy him a Dak Prescott Steelers jersey.
Yeah, I got Dallas.
Fucking obviously. Guys, I bet you he stops hanging out with me Sunday night. About 8:50.
We'll see. Depends on how our teams play.
Because I'm going to talk shit the whole time. Pittsburgh, I'm going to be like, Freak, you see that shit? You see that touchdown? Yeah. I'm gonna take my phone. I'm just gonna record videos of us scoring and send them to him.
Watching the game.
Well, when you stop watching it because you're mad that you're losing.
We'll see. All right, we only have one Monday night game this week, and it is New Orleans versus Kansas City in Kansas City. 5-point favorite. They are going to be without Pacheco and Rice. Rice confirmed.
Yeah, he's done for the season.
And Pacheco is still IR.
Oh, I know we're way past this game, but Chubb has been designated back for practice.
Oh,
for Cleveland. I meant to mention that earlier, but they opened his practice window.
interesting. Very
So
nice.
that's good. That's good. I wanted I after that injury, I'm so ready to see him come back.
That was a brutal
That man
injury.
deserves it.
That was a brutal injury. This game is gonna be is interesting for me. I think the Chiefs are susceptible to lose here, so I'm gonna go New Orleans.
So I was thinking that too, but it's a primetime game. You know what I mean? So that means at all times the Chiefs have 15 players on the field.
Including all the refs.
So I'm going with the numbers advantage. I'm going Chiefs.
All right. All right. Prepared to lose 2 weeks in a row, and for me to pull ahead this week.
See,
Saints are going
you could
to
tell this man
win.
did a dab before we started.
The Saints are going to win. Cowboys are going to win, despite all of their issues that they have. Um,
Yo, this man is gonna be such a bad mood next week when we start talking about this Pittsburgh Dallas game.
Babs is going to blame the refs for why the Saints and Dallas win. Okay, inevitable.
And I'm gonna blame Justin Fields for the reason the Pittsburgh Steelers win. Yeah.
All right.
That's the only game I care about this week.
It's all
That's
right.
the only game.
Dallas is going to cause Najee to fumble the ball, and one of my defenders is going to pick it up, and Fields is going to jump over him and not touch him, thinking it's college football again, and we'll run it into for a touchdown.
Motherfucker, you ain't running nowhere.
Hey, it's not my running back; it's my defensive player, so I got more faith.
They gonna tackle him, then you're gonna try to run it in. Your running backs ain't gonna know where to go. Just let Dak pass the ball. He might run it in.
Yep.
All right, let's get these rankings out the way. They're kind of shit this week. I ain't really happy with the
No,
power rankings this
I
week.
looked at. All right. Still in the same spot as they were last week. I don't agree with it because they've looked like crap. Really, they haven't played well. They barely beat the Chargers or the Chiefs. I don't think that
Yeah.
they should be there. I think the team underneath them should be in
I agree.
their spot.
I
And
think they
speaking of
look way
that team, moving up from number 3 last week are the Vikings.
Minnesota. I like Minnesota playing right now.
Yeah, their defense is playing really good.
Yeah.
Dropping one spot after that 25-point loss, which that makes no sense. They should definitely have dropped
this
further.
is what confused me is how they lost one spot
And they got their asses kicked.
and they got smoked, but Pittsburgh dropped like 5-6 spots.
The same with Dallas.
Like I don't get that.
As soon as Dallas gets their asses kicked, they drop them 8 spots. But the Bills
Like I don't like
literally get their asses torn apart.
like
And they
I
only
don't
drop
get
one ranking?
how even if they were
These
4-0 right now, how they're number 3. Their team is not a good team. Like come on.
These
They're getting
rankings are
smoked.
biased. Rankings are definitely biased because the Bills should not be
Yeah.
3 down this list. Coming on at 4th are the Lions. I'm fine with them being there. The Bucks are 5th.
Yeah.
They had one of the biggest jumps. I'm fine with them being there.
Yeah,
Seattle's
playing
dropped.
good.
They dropped to 6 after their loss. See, they dropped 2 spots and they didn't, and they lost by 20.
Yeah.
Baltimore is back in the top 10 at 7.
You figure they would be.
Yeah. Houston is still at 8. They didn't move. Niners didn't move. And wrapping up the top 10 are the Commanders for the first time of the year.
I think the Commanders should be above San Francisco.
Yeah, the Commanders should be higher up on this. Baltimore. Baltimore. Buffalo should definitely be.
Way, yeah. And like Pittsburgh dropped down to what, 12? And they barely lost. Lost by 3. Buffalo lost by fucking 127,000.
Yeah. Dallas moved up one spot.
I like seeing the Eagles steady falling down.
Oh yeah. Always. I think if they continue to play the way that they are, this is going to be Brianni's last year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think he seems to be the problem. So
Yeah, there's some kind of disconnect with him and Hurts. They're not getting along at all.
Mm-mm.
That'd be
I
interesting.
agree.
All right, well that wraps up the week 5 power rankings. All right. We're going to see who pulls ahead this week, either me or you. One of us is going to be pissed off going into next week's episode.
It won't
Might not be pissed. It depends on how the game goes.
Won't be me.
Yes, it will. I hate to burst your bubble.
I don't care if I lose every game. As long as I don't lose that Pittsburgh game, we good.
That's a lie.
If we win, I have bragging rights until we play again.
Exactly. But y'all aren't going to win, so.
But we
Because
are.
the last time we played, we beat y'all. And that was when Dak was a rookie.
That's all right.
Dak's got a lot more experience.
We'll see.
And it's not late in the year, too, so it's not going to be cold.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
You ain't got no running game. We got TJ Watt. He gonna sack Dak at least twice.
It's all right. Najee Harris only has like 70 more yards on 30 more carries.
That's
But
all right.
y'all's running game really isn't there either.
That's all right. We got Justin Fields.
All right, I got Dak Prescott.
He ain't as fast.
Oh, he's bigger and better.
Nah, we gonna win. I'm telling you. Watch.
We'll see.
We'll
We'll
talk
see.
about it next week.
Dak's bigger, better thrower, better accuracy, better throwing on the run. The only thing Fields has is that he's a better runner.
I hope he's good at throwing on the run because they're gonna chase his ass down.
We'll see. We'll
Good
see.
thing he's bigger. That means he can take more hits. He gonna get him and be like, "Sit your ass down, Dak."
We'll see. We'll see.
Yes, we will.
I mean, it depends on how often y'all want to blitz. Dak is the best quarterback against the blitz in the last 2 years. So, if you want to blitz him, go right ahead.
Yeah, but it ain't.
He'll just throw right behind the blitz.
It's TJ Watt.
Okay. Dak's got a quick release.
He seems to tackle people. He seems to tackle people with his
release the
eyes
ball
for
faster
sometimes.
than TJ can get to him.
Oh no, TJ be getting back there.
Yeah, if he's offsides.
Hey, as long as they don't call it, it ain't a foul.
Yeah, it is.
See how often they tackle TJ when he's trying to get back there.
That wraps up this week's episode. Me and him are going to continue talking shit because the Steelers are going to lose this week. But yeah, that wraps up this week. We love you. Have a good weekend.
Later.
Goodbye.